2024 edition. Team Elite versus Team AEW. Me oh my. Alright, I think I can close all of this, maybe. Hopefully. Close that. Welcome, everybody. It is that time. Make sure that we're live on YouTube. It's been taking its sweet time to put me live on YouTube recently. Okay, must enact my situation. Well, it's not exactly time for Blood and Guts yet, but we're getting there. Got about 10 minutes. Oh, I should probably just not do this. Let me just not do that, and let me do this. There we go. We're live on YouTube now. Ta-da! We made it. We made it, guys. Cody used their old song too, but I knew them before that. What song is that? Would I recognize it? See if we can. All right. Finish Viking, welcome. Yeah, I see Strange. I see Finish. Thank you, everybody who's already left a like on the YouTube stream thus far. We are live. Let me see if I can get this on the screen.
Welcome to the studio.
Yep, we're here. We're gonna find out about how much AEW is spending right now. What a good subject. Okay, get out.
I'd like to take this opportunity to announce I've retired from a stagehand and now I am an active wrestler once again. Looking at this is a really high cost. I mean, you're good for having the collision taping in the same building if you do that, but we're looking at, I wish we were taking it in for the show.
Oh, dang, he's got mad numbers here.
$3,869,000.
Will we be doing Death Before Dishonor? Probably not.
Airfare, $150,000. Hotels, $250,000.
Probably not. I don't really know anything about it.
$50,000.
All I know is that it's
Rental
happening.
Cars, $30,000.
I have very little interest in it.
$110,000 for 2 days.
If more people ask me about it, then I might consider doing it. But it needs to be something that people are looking to
now this is very interesting that I want to bring up. I'm sorry to interrupt you here.
I think it's just
because this is part of the presentation.
Probably just be Collision.
For that much for what we're seeing, you know.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? So let's get onto the staging straight away. So,
oh my goodness, yo, it's Merry Mania. Oh my goodness. It's the first cheer of the day and it's Merry Mania. 100 bits. Thank you so much. Born for this. It was like for Royal Rumble thing. Born for this. I mean, obviously a title like that is going to sound familiar, but Born for this. It's like a Royal Rumble thing. Maybe it was maybe it was like one of those little trailers they put together. Like he didn't actually use it as a theme song, but it was like showing his like path to getting to the Rumble or something like that. Maybe that's what it was. That sounds more familiar. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, because I remember one of them being like one of those packages being really cool and having a good theme song to it. Maybe that was that.
Staging and Double or Nothing staging Dynamite staging.
Working your way up to
It's the
3
same, isn't
new
it? I mean, they've got
tattoos this
two
year. What's your?
tunnels
Do you have
and then
a
a big screen
tattoo
on
goal
top.
or something?
Okay, so
Dro,
surely
welcome.
at some point they've
Welcome,
bought
welcome.
this, right? They're not just renting this every single time. But let me just read this here. Lighting and rigging, 105k, and then 2 down. Rigging, 66,000. So you've got rigging and rigging here for a total
Rigging
of
and rigging.
over 170. Operational tech support, $400,000.
What the heck?
What are they
I want
spending
to let
this
everybody
money on?
know out there I have a tech channel too, Tony Khan. So if you want to give me 400 grand, I can remote in on TeamViewer.
I wish I knew what some of these sound package. I mean, is that for the royalties for certain songs? Is that for? It can't be for PA. I mean, the arena will have PA, but a sound package.
I pay $69 a year to audio. Save them a little bit of money there. These are now these are figures we got online that we got a week or two online, and we don't know the accuracy of these numbers, but we've seen Khan throw money around to where these don't look that far off. And if you're taking care of the
That's
talent,
mad
talking about
cash,
rental
dude.
cars, catering, hotels, airfare, spend money on the talent, make them happy, but get back to there's more. I mean, there's transportation of show goods, $50,000.
What does that even mean? I mean, so it's all the trucks that are taking all the staging from here, there, and everywhere. I mean, where was lighting? That made me laugh. Oh yeah, 105k on lighting. It's like you could just get a firefly in a jam jar and have the same effect, and that'll be free, except for the price of the jam jar. Pyro services is one thing.
Man, they're
Staging,
spending mad money
10,000.
setting
It's
this
the exact
stuff
same
up.
stage. What are they buying for this? It's their stage. Surely they bought outright. I'm
Mary,
looking at
thank you
this
again, and
I'm
welcome
thinking,
to
how
the
much are they
welcome to the
renting
stream.
for every single show instead of just paying a bit more, investing in the stage, and just buying everything outright? And then all you've got to pay for is the trucks and the riggers.
Well, I'm going to talk about like what I know, the limited amount of I know from the WWE kind of infrastructure, the way it works. I had a friend, Rich Baker, by the way. We're going to talk about event booking.
Rich Baker.
He was a master
Does
of
he know
event
Brad
booking.
Baker?
He and his boss, the supervisor in event bookings, I think his name was Ed. These guys would book literally a year out and be able to really, we talked about last week with the traveling, or the clips up on the channel right now. And
Oh, it was
he would
from a
make
year
sure
ago.
the drives were far
Oh,
enough
it's
away
back
from
when he
the
was getting his
shows,
surgery and
but
stuff.
not so far away to where the talent got worn down. It takes it's almost an art.
Or back
But when
after
I'm
he got
getting
his
into
surgery,
there,
right?
I
Yeah.
think Rich and Ed and the team were also responsible
That
for
promo
where
package.
the
Yeah,
trucks
this
are
was
going,
good,
where the
Panda.
trucks are at. I think WWE
This was
literally
good.
has, and
How'd
they
you find
definitely
that so
had
quick?
trucks on the road, like all days of the
Like
week.
the first time we
either
saw
going
Brandy
to a
back.
show,
Yeah, yeah.
leaving a show, going to the next show, setting up, making
Panda
sure
found that
everything's there.
quick.
And yeah, WWE probably bought the trucks, bought everything.
Yeah, that was a
Each
cool,
truck had
cool
its own
package.
thing. And of course, when you have multiple shows, you're going to have multiple fleets of trucks. You know what I mean? Sometimes Raw and SmackDown or whatever they're doing pay-per-view wise might not be within
Brags about
you
4
know, that
tattoos a
area
year?
to get set up in a proper time and
Small
test everything.
tattoos. I see.
You know,
I
because they
see.
need to test the lighting, test the pyro, test the sound, get there almost a day before to get it all done. But this here looks like, I'm with you. It looks like they're renting everything for every show, and I could be wrong, or it's his dad's. It's a write-off. They're meant to lose money for the NFL franchise or for the company that's, you know, they're a subsidiary. under, and
Renting
his
this
dad
stuff
needs
out
the
though,
write-offs
wouldn't that be a
for
liability?
this.
Because you'd have to
I mean, his
hope
dad
that
famously
everywhere
said,
you
like,
go to is going to
yeah, I'm
have the
just gonna
stuff
give
ready
them-
to go and
give
all
my
that.
kids the money to blow before I'm gone and let them enjoy it now. So there's literally this
Said
company was built on
3.9
basically
million
play
a
money.
week or
So
somewhere about
these
that.
figures might look like you and I would be homeless on the streets and not be able to even buy ramen noodles. But for Khan, blowing 20 million a year is nothing. So is that a possibility?
J-Rock, welcome,
that
welcome.
renting it is for a specific reason, if that's what they're doing?
I'm just looking here. So let's say a pay-per-view gets 140,000 buys at $60. I actually put instead of $50. Okay, just including. Just
But yeah,
excluding
provider's
everything
gonna
else
take
and
a
how it worked
piece
out,
of
let's
that, though,
call it
man.
about
He's
4
not
million they
getting all
make off
that.
the pay-per-view. But there's only 8 of those a year. So let's assume that the pay-per-view doesn't matter. And actually it's a Dynamite taping and then a Collision taping. and then it's basically the same show, and then you're basically paying people the same amount. So really, if it was just a regular week without $4 million worth of pay-per-view revenue coming in, I mean, here are the I think I've got it here.
Anime, what are you having trouble? What are you having trouble with?
Between the two,
Red
is
Goblin?
between $700,000 and $900,000 in games.
Ah, you got
and
Craven. I got
merchandise
Craven.
and stuff like
I
that.
was just
But it seems
just
to me on the
playing with him.
weekly- On the
We're
weekly,
playing as him.
AEW's losing a tremendous amount of money. Now, we're not factoring in the 1.5 million a week they get from Turner, from WBD, as well, to top that up.
All right. Dang, man. That's a lot of money. It's about that time, guys. Let me get this all up and running. Dynamite. Blood and Guts. Yeah, that was cool. Let's see if I can find this. There it is, Blood and Guts. Are we on and popping? Are we rocking? I think so. It's Wednesday. Oh, here we go.
Garage trying to get the scoop from Will Ospreay. Obviously,
Get
a
the scoop
devastating
from Will
loss to
Ospreay.
MJF on last week's Dynamite, costing him that AEW International title. Will, hey, no, need some comment, please.
Look, I'll give everybody the comments when I get to the arena, but right.
Oh,
You are the
Oh, somebody stabbed his
that
tire.
looks real to me.
Someone stabbed Will Ospreay's tire.
Have you got a car?
You got a call.
Yeah?
Give me your keys.
Give me a
Over
keys.
here, but
Yeah, cool. Give me your keys.
Oh yeah, he's not the champ anymore.
That's all. Go on, take that. I'm gonna lose one. Let's go.
Will Ospreay's taking this guy's car, the announcer guy. I forget his name.
Will, I have to ask you, have you ever driven in America? Ah!
Did you say no? Ah! It's Wednesday! Roar, roar, roar! Na 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 na. Trying to figure out why a different channel is playing in my chat window when I'm hanging here with you. I have no idea, dude. I've never seen anything like that happen before. That sounds really odd. What are you on? Are you on a cell phone? Are you on a computer? They're showing what happened last week with MJF and Ospreay. Dang, they're starting with a recap of this. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's get these likes up. If you guys could please put a like on this video on the YouTube stream, I would very much appreciate that. MJF. Starting with Will. I mean, well, he started with Will, but now we're moving on to MJF. It's crazy, dude. They didn't even do this for, Swerve when he won the title. Why is he leaving? He's not leaving. He was trying to get to the arena. That wasn't the arena. That was like I think that was the airport or something like that.
And that was the voice of the Dapper Yammer, Justin Roberts. I'm Excalibur, joined by Tony Schiavone. The Cuban Suplex Machine 10. Wow, he's trampled.
He was trying to get to the arena.
I'm new at this. And there's the new international champ. All right, I'm back.
The tweet is on as well, guys. So if you could like the tweet, retweet the tweet, I would appreciate that.
The fact that you mouth breathers actually thought he could beat me when he couldn't even beat that schmuck Swerve is laughable. By the way, Shane, I haven't forgotten about my world championship. And I'm telling you,
Oh, they're already on that.
Not exactly a warm welcome for MJF here in Nashville.
I'm just waiting for the right moment to pounce. And if I were you, I'd pray to God that moment doesn't come. You see, when the spotlight is on MJF, I shine bright like a diamond, baby. When the spotlight is on your whittle hero, Will Ospreay, he melts. I beat Will Ospreay without breaking a damn sweat. Easiest match of my life. I did it quickly. I did it efficiently.
Quickly.
Wrestling analysts are saying it was the most dominant victory of all time. Not my words, theirs.
There's a table out here. It looks like a new title, maybe.
Now, ordinarily, I'm sure a lot of people would tell you, Ospreay, to burn your shitty little indie kick pads and retire, but I don't think that's good enough, Will. See, if I were you, I'd take a long walk off a short pier. But lucky for you, Will, your grandma died recently, didn't she?
Oh, geez. It's like that?
So I guess you can dig yourself a grave next to hers, but pro tip, make sure you dig that grave about a football field away from her tombstone. Lord knows that fat skank needs all the room she can get.
Yo, talking that trash.
I kill me. I'm the best. I kill me. Listen, shut up, shut up, shut up.
We got triple T's out here. Talking that trash.
Moreover, let's talk about the facts here, Will. If you don't like what I've got to say, how about you come on out here and face me like a man, huh?
As we saw, Alex Marvez
Oh,
was on the
that's
spot.
right, you won't.
That was his
Because
name,
you're
Alex
worthless.
Marvez. I forgot.
He won't because his car
Speaking of
was
worthless,
sabotaged.
let's talk about this international championship, shall we?
MJF did it. MJF was the one to put the knife in the car. You
You
know
guys
damn well.
love this belt because it was held by workhorses who would come on out here week in and week out and would try to earn your affection by working hard. What a joke. Working hard is for pores like all of you.
Goki, welcome. Yeah, Acid, I got a little
You
bit of
guys
Christian
love
Cage
this
there.
belt because it was held. Because it was held by international talent. I would have to sit back and watch you people pretend that anyone from outside of our great nation matters. And frankly, you people are unpatriotic and treasonous. I deserve a title.
Big Rude, what's up,
worthy
man?
Of my superior intellect, my superior bank account, and my superior upbringing. This title, much like Daniel Garcia, much like Willie Boy, and much like all you white trash hicks, is nothing more than garbage.
Oh,
And he threw it in a garbage can.
I can't believe that.
With MJF, really? I mean, there's no low he won't stoop to.
I deserve a title that symbolizes the best wrestler in the world and the best country in the world. Newsflash, I'm not talking about that third world cesspool of a nation known as the United Kingdom. No, no. So, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for your American championship.
American title.
The International Championship is now known as the
No.
USA.
While I appreciate the USA chants, I gotta keep it honest with you guys. When I talk about America, I'm not talking about nasty-ass Nashville. No. I'm talking about real America. I'm talking about the only America that matters. I'm talking about the most magical place in the world, known as Plainview, Long Island.
Plainview, Long Island. Oh boy. Beatty, what's up, Beatty?
I've been to Plainview many
Welcome,
times.
welcome.
I'm not sure if it's magic, but I respect the Long
God
Island.
bless the USA. God bless your American champion. But most importantly, God bless your American hero, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Thank me later.
Well, MJF. Hold on a minute. Oh, wow. This is... Max is really layering it up, huh? Jeez. Is that his face in place? It is. It's his face in place of the stars on the flag. That's absurd.
His face is on the flag.
Absolutely absurd. I mean, have some pride for your country, guys. I mean, really, have a little pride for your country. Seriously, have a little... wait a second. Will Ospreay.
Will Ospreay's arrived.
He made it to the arena, and he is out for MJF, and MJF heading for the hills.
It's on. Max!
Lex Luger.
To feed everyone some horse shit, but we ain't eating it. I was in that match to allow me to tell everyone what was going through your damn mind. At minute 59, when you're breathing out your arsehole and you can't stand it.
Jeez, man. Got some choice words here.
Into your trunks.
Oh, I got the bars. Anybody else get the bars?
That was a little stiff. No, it wasn't. I think that's the problem.
And you pulled out that diamond ring and cracked it over my skull. You would have rather have cheated than admit that a guy like me is on your level.
I didn't cheat. I beat you in 30 seconds.
He said I didn't cheat.
I didn't cheat.
And Max, I am here with the best news for you. I'm here to put a smile on your face, son, because I have had a meeting with Tony Khan and Christopher Daniels.
Oh, okay. What is it? Wembley?
And guess what, Max? I've got my rematch.
It's Wembley.
What is he talking about? What is he talking
And
about?
I've got my rematch on a home soil.
And he pointed at the sign.
Max,
The all-in sign.
Sunday, August 25th, you and me for the International Championship are all in.
Well, that's massive right there. Massive news.
There it is.
Announcement from the International Champion, Will Ospreay.
MJF's leaving now. He's like, I'm out of here.
Stadium. MJF, Ospreay.
Point at the sign.
2.
Whoa. Hey, he's still gonna get the old one. I like this. I like this. He's got the International Championship.
Carrying the belt out of the trash can. You're right, Taz. Big time news.
Bam, now,
Coming up tonight in our main event, there you see the double steel cage that will include.
Watch that be longer than the Swerve match again. Oh, of course.
Let's head to the back, where we're going to determine which team will have the advantage in tonight's main event.
All right, he's gonna here do the coin flip.
There we go. Coin flip for advantage in Blood and Guts. Oh. Oh, they beat up Daniels. The Elite beat up Daniels backstage.
AEW on one side, Elite on the other. Sound good?
And I don't have a choice, do I? I'll do what you say.
I'll flip it.
Okay, cool.
You call it. Oh, yeah.
Young Bucks. It's Elite.
That's Elite. That's Elite. Yeah, that is Elite,
The
right?
Elite have the 1 minute advantage.
We got the
In blood and
advantage.
guts. Cool. Great. Cool.
I guess
Where
it's...
the hell's Hangman? He's supposed to be here.
We made a deal, okay? A deal's a deal, and Hangman...
Is it a double-sided coin? Or a single-sided coin, I should say?
Let's go.
That's what you feel like, Strange?
Double-sided coin. There's same on both sides. The elite with the high coming by the advantage.
It's the learning tree, guys.
Underhanded means. Christopher Daniels down.
It's time.
My God. Well, that's it. I got the advantage, like you said. The man advantage is massive. Yes, it is.
I think what they'll do is they'll have it to where whoever wins holds up the title they won, or both of them maybe, or something like that. I do like it though. Here he is.
Jericho. Well, Taz, I know this must turn your stomach to see Chris Jericho as the FTW champion defending the
Do I have the FTW title on it?
3 weeks ago. The Bad Apple, Wyatt Gate, taking out Katsuyori Shibata. Then Jericho, the fireball into the face of Hook. We understand Hook still.
Maybe I don't. Huh.
After the attack, but then the forklift, Samoa Joe, driven through the wall. Joe out of action indefinitely. Chris Jericho has been on the warpath. He's definitely been on the warpath, and I'm telling you, he's gonna pay. I don't know when, I don't know where.
I don't have it. Okay. Maybe it's just under FTW though. Let me see. There it is.
From Yokohama, Japan, weighing 220 pounds, Minoru Suzuki.
It's the Murder Grandpa.
Taz, through all this, we appreciate your sense of decorum here. I know you want to just take a hold of Chris Jericho and pull out somebody's hair. I want to snap his neck. Yeah. I mean, that's what I want to do, but I'm a professional, and I'm not going to do that, and I'm going to just chill, and I'm going to hope that Suzuki, I never thought I'd root for another man with a black towel on their head to be the FTW champion.
A black towel on his head.
Suzuki can topple Jericho.
It's got to be the last gimmick he makes? No, dude, not by far. He's not done, dude. He's not done.
That's right, by virtue of the contract.
Next women's going to be 2 hours? Hope after he loses the title, Jericho becomes more of a once-in-a-while competitor. That would be good. That would be good, man.
Suzuki fanning, or getting Big Bill and Brian Keith fan from ringside.
There we go.
But this match will still be contested under FTW rules. Essentially, anything goes. No disqualification.
All right, let's open up a prediction for this one. See what you guys think is going to happen here.
Look at the face of Jericho. He looks pretty confident, doesn't he? And I wouldn't be that confident going up against a guy like Suzuki, the Murder Grandpa.
The Murder Grandpa.
Minoru Suzuki,
They use the term I like.
Well, I hate to give any credit to Chris, but
All right,
if
who
anybody
wins?
can match
Jericho?
experience in this industry, it's
Such a cool
definitely-
name.
I mean, towards Suzuki, it's Jericho. Yeah, I mean, I was actually.
You know they found it? They actually found Jericho. The place, the like biblical place. They found it. They're finding all those spots. It's kind of crazy.
Obviously, yes, you're exactly right. It's still pro wrestling at the end of the day, but I get you, Drift, and I agree. Oh, man, that was
All right, predictions are open, guys. You have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for them to count, guys. The predictions are on Twitch currently. I'll put one on YouTube. See if we can get some votes in on this. Who wins?
Suzuki. He's a very dangerous
Jericho
but the submission game is
or
where he has the
Suzuki?
advantage. These two are just exchanging chops, and Suzuki relishing in it. But I agree with you, X-Top. You're right on.
All right, the poll is open on YouTube as well, guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for them to count.
With Suzuki, but they're going chop for chop right now. Early in Suzuki's career.
Did you figure out what was going on, Anime? With your chat? You said a video was playing in your chat.
76% of his fights, 22 victories via
Sounds a little odd.
But right now, he and Jericho
First hour was commercial free?
having it out.
Really? They said that?
Tonight, the return
Nice.
of Dr.
Oh, I forgot. The title's on the line. So you know what time. It's time to light it up. Ryan knows. Senior citizen chop off. Predictions are still open, guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for them to count. You have like about, I'd say, 10 seconds left before time's up on Twitch.
It'll be 2-on-1, 3-on-2, 4-on-3, of course. And of course, the match does not officially begin until all 10 men are in the ring. The only way to win Blood and Guts is by submission or surrender. Well, Jericho was blistering Suzuki with these chops to no avail, and now here comes Suzuki with those left-handed cross chops. And you see
Legato, welcome.
the chest.
Legato, you're sleepy?
Jericho rapidly reddening as he's trying to put some distance between himself and Suzuki. He's going to the other ring. Go to the second ring, and Suzuki. That's no man's land right there, literally. Oh man, Jericho's bleeding because of those chops.
Of course Jericho's bleeding. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta add the blood.
I want to add that we are checking on Christopher Daniels. You saw him down. You saw what was obviously a rigged coin toss. We're checking on that right now as well. That was a horrible scenario. Of course, you know that Elite will take any chance they can get to gain an advantage, especially in a match like Blood and Guts. By the way, speaking of Blood and Guts, I don't know if we touched on it, if anybody's just joining us. There's 2 rings here because Blood and Guts will be encapsulated by this massive cage with 2 rings. Right, 2 rings, 10 men inside a solid steel cage as Suzuki. Look at the chest of Suzuki. This is insane. I've never seen a match start off with so many chops like this. I've never seen a match with so many chops. Nevertheless, start off like it, but this is crazy.
There you go. We got blood already, guys. You'd think they would save the blood for the main event, wouldn't you? I guess not. But I guess if we're gonna have the whole show be called that, maybe you don't save the blood. Maybe every match will have blood. Oh my goodness. Yo. Robert Stone, thank you for the bits. Yo, the perfect 10 bits. Now the perfect 15 bits. Yo. The Robert Elbow. Robert, thank you for the bits again, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Chest Chop City, guys. What is that, the 50th chop?
As much as I don't want to give Chris Jericho credit, it takes some serious minerals, shall we say, to stand toe-to-toe with somebody like Minoru Suzuki and fans.
Jericho just face plants. Okay, it's not commercial free. They just kept it they kept it pretty commercial free for the first like 20 minutes. Oh my goodness. Yo. Robert Stone, thank you, man. 9 bits, burning it down. To face. Knee to face. Yo, look at all these bits. They're coming down everywhere. Look at this. It's just wherever the bits want to go. Aw, one final bit came out. It'll be okay. Dudley's gonna sweep up all the bits. He's gonna keep all the. Why'd you say 9? Oh, it's 5 bits. I thought it said 9.
That's the thing. You can see just by Jericho's facial expression.
Well, I'll give him credit like it is 9. Thank you very much for the bits. Yo. 12 bits. I said 9. Oh my goodness. 20,000 bits. WB, thank you for 20,000 bits. Oh my goodness. And the perfect 10. You said 9, so I read 9, but thank you. This should be obvious. Jericho should win. We'll see, man. We'll see. Look at this. It's Mary Mania. It's Mary Mania. Mary with 10 million bits. Oh my God. Yo, it's Mary Mania. Look at this. It's raining bits. Thank you so much. WB, thank you. Oh, and 40 more? Hit him with the Kingsuke. Kingsuke Nakamura. Thank you so much. Hooking it up. Wait a minute, hype train time. Yeah, we got the hype train. Yo, it's Legato Mania? It's Legato Mania. Yo, what? Legato, thank you, man. 100 bits, and then WB with 100 bits. Look at what's happening. Dude, this is what I'm talking about. Thank you guys so much for the support. Ay, ay, ay. WB hooking it up. Crazy hooking it up. 19 bits. Look at this 19 bits. Thank you, Crazy. Who's at the top of the tree over here? Somebody's in a lot of trouble. Oh, it's WB. WB took the chat champ spot. That was a strategic strike. Chop Fest. I might tune in. Yeah, it's just a chop fest, dude. Thank you guys so much for the bits. Thank you for the hype train. Still about 3 minutes left on the hype train, so if you guys wanna catch it, now's the time.
He's pulling apart the fingers there. Yeah, Minoru Suzuki using the ropes to his advantage, and
Dude, there's mad blood from the chest to Jericho. Oh my goodness. Suzuki's got a steel chair. It's Mary Mania. It's Mary Mania. Yo. Oh my goodness. Mary, thank you for the 100 bits. Look at this. Oh, what's this? Like Jericho helped him to put his arm in the chair. He's like, yes, please let me put my arm in the chair for you. Gonna Pillmanize the arm. Ouch. Oh, that'd be awesome if this song hit. Yo, I am ready for this. Are you ready for this? Yo, Crazy, thank you. Crazy hooking it up with 32 bits. You know what time it is? What time is it, Panda? You gonna say peanut butter jelly time? Jacket time? Bingo time.
Chris Jericho, an orthodox striker, he's right-handed, so those chops coming from the left side on Jericho, less effective as Suzuki continues.
Yeah, Jericho's chest is bleeding, like crazy bleeding. And now there's going to be blood on the mat. Blood on the dance floor. Murder Grandpa is torturing the fingers of Jericho. Oh my goodness. Dang, that was quick. 9 attempts. Oh my goodness. Ryan wins that quick. Oh my goodness. Yo, Ryan. I see you, Ryan. Ryan flexing the powers. Jeez, that was quick. 9 attempts. That's it. Code breakers. 75% of people think that Suzuki's gonna win this. Really? On YouTube, at least. I wish I could vote. Murder Grandpa. Guy's such a character out here. People are saying yay without even knowing that the punch is coming. My first number was 25 and the right answer was 24. Oh. Dang, Panda, you could have won it. You could have been the ultimate. But Ryan had it. Shroom Goon, welcome.
He's in trouble, guys. But Suzuki, he knows how to counter out of this. We talked about it in submission wrestling, Taz. Yes, absolutely. As the up kicks by Suzuki send Jericho back into the ropes. Drop step again. The sleeper cinched in. Could we be on the verge of crowning a new FTW champion?
This is the first match.
This is typically the precursor for that God-style power driver. Power driver, here it comes. That's
No, Jericho's out of there.
Fights down. Oh, low blow. Again, all legal. Referee right in front of her face. It doesn't matter. Sheer desperation by Chris Jericho.
Judas effect cleans the clock of Suzuki. That's done. He can't kick out of that. Jericho wins. And still, dang, he got slapped up. Jericho retains. You're supposed to be writing down a list of your favorite wrestlers. Huh. A low blow and a back elbow. Yeah, but that's his finisher, though. He hit him with the Gotch-style pile driver. Suzuki still hit Jericho with it. But hang on, here comes Brian Keith. And Big Bill. Don't tell me Samoa Joe's going to be back already. Okay, Shibata's here. Shibata's here. All by himself. He's going to take on Big Bill and Brian Keith all by himself. Low bridge, okay. Okay. Well, well. Big Bill, Kill Bill, all the Bills. There we go. Predictions are closed and paid. Well, I bet 10,000 gritties. 10,000 gritties, that's funny. Jericho's the greatest wrestler today? I don't think so at all. He's got a great legacy, though. He might be the best wrestler overall that's still wrestling.
Hey guys, joining me
like,
now,
in terms of their career accomplishments and stuff. Maybe that way you could say that.
Congratulations on winning this championship. What does it mean to have this title over your shoulder?
Well, you know, I've traveled.
Up. Willow got jumped. Well, that was quick. Oh my God, attitude. No. F5 on the equipment box. By Chris Statlander.
You know why we're here. How about next week on Dynamite, we have an eliminator match for that CMLL World Women's Championship. What do you say? She'll let us know.
An eliminator match?
Yeah.
Ouch. Okay, that looked like it hurt. That was not a pleasant looking F5 on the equipment box. Yeah, ouch. Goodness, Mary knows. Yeah, backstage brawls, man. I like the animations they have going on for Blood and Guts, though. I should have that. It's cool. You can see the fence and everything. All right, let's get this bleed out of here. Nobody's bleeding right now. I'm sure I'll be using this again, though, so I'm going to keep it handy. Let me actually color it red so that I know where it's at. There we go. All right, let's get Statlander out of here. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. So far, a pretty vicious show. Has Jericho ever been in TNA? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't remember that. Then again, there's pieces of wrestling history that are kind of really cool to find out. Like, what? I didn't know he wrestled there. Like, there's crazy stuff that you can just come across sometimes. That's more than a woman. More than a woman to me. Do I think Chris Jericho will retire in AEW or WWE? Probably both. He seems like a very egotistical person, so I'm sure he would like to just be across the board, you know? Statty, Batty, you got all these names for her? What's the point of those jeans? Did you keep that same energy with Liv Morgan this Monday? More than a woman to me. Alright, let me get the pyro out of here. You guys like the background I made? I made this. I made all of this. I made the blood and guts. I made the cage. I made the lighting, all that stuff. I didn't make this logo, obviously. They made this logo. If I'd have made this logo, I would have put this new Dynamite logo right there, but I didn't have the time. Plus, who's gonna care, right? It's good, right? I hope it's good. Yeah, Jericho's been all over the place. I could see him doing like a retirement tour where everybody gives him a like a Hall of Fame induction, you know? That's what I meant by like he might be the best wrestler who's still wrestling right now, like in terms of their career length and accomplishments and such, and not just the accomplishments, but like the actual iconic status and everything. He could be the one right now. Even though I'm not feeling him as much as normal, you can't deny it. I guess somebody can deny anything, but I wouldn't advise it because you're gonna look weird.
Even talking to Doc Samson, you know, there's like, I gotta go hard, I gotta do this,
Hey, it's Danielson.
Listen, right now, your neck is fixable. You gotta make sure that it stays fixable.
Yeah.
And so, so you know, I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna do my best. You know what I mean? And yeah, just
And Renee
enjoy the
Paquette.
moment, because I mean, Wembley Stadium. I mean, how awesome.
Renee, I apologize, guys. Brian.
Hey, it's Jeff Jarrett.
You know I've been over here working with RJ. I've heard your entire conversation, and I just got to say this. You know better than anybody that I was crushed, that I didn't win the Owen. But in hindsight, as I look back over it, you overcame
He looks
the
like $1
odds
million
that I
still,
didn't.
man.
And you were the perfect guy. You've got a date with destiny. I couldn't have been
Jericho
more
was in
proud standing
TNA in
in that
2005?
ring.
Oh, really?
And raise your hand
I did not know this.
with the cup.
Thank you, Finish. Thank you for the compliment. And Strange, thank you for the info.
Crosshairs. And you're going to be facing a champion who knows exactly what he needs to do, dialed in and focused on that championship. Now, I understand you got to heal up physically, but I think you got a lot of mental healing up to get done. Now, you can sit on the fence. Hell, it sounds like you've got one foot out the door, or maybe even making an excuse. Brian, if you're going to go all in, freaking go all in.
All in. You got to go all in. Yep, it's JEFF.
A lot of people believe
He was
in
the
me,
REFF, I think, before.
and I'm at the very top of that list.
Who's Harms, Shroomgoon? Who's Harms?
Where does that sit with you?
Yeah, a lot of that's true. I got some work to do, I think. Thanks, Renee. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Well, obviously a very interesting exchange between Jeff Jarrett and Bryan Danielson, and you can see the full revealing conversation between Renee Paquette and Bryan Danielson coming soon to AEW's YouTube channel. I think that was really cool.
Oh, it's time. The doctor will see you now. It's Brett Baker. It's her first match back. What's the pyro? Oh, they're not allowed to do pyro in here? Here she is. She's back. Oh, the Hardys. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Underground, what's up? I see you, Underground. Underground's in the house. Yes, Shroomgoon, I'd say that the Hardys are the best tag team still currently doing it of all time right now. I mean, in terms of like accomplishments in their career and everything, and iconic status and all that, absolutely. I mean, they're definitely not wrestling like they used to, but I don't know if it's deniable. D.M.D, yeah, it's Hikaru Shida. We got this huge stick over here. The best watch-along streamer in the business. Thank you, Underground. I appreciate the compliment. There's a lot of really great people doing this, you know. A lot of people are getting like worldwide esteem and stuff like that. That means a lot to me, man. Let's put a prediction on this and see what you guys think is about to happen here. I constantly try to upgrade and enrich the space with new ideas and new presentation and just a lot of thought goes into every inch of the screen and how to utilize it. And I spend so many hours on this type of stuff outside of what you guys see on the screen. Hikaru or Red. All right, predictions are open. Britt's winning, absolutely Britt's winning. But we'll see.
For the TBS championship. And I can understand that from Shida. I really can.
Baker's back in the kitchen. I like it.
Upset about it, but she's upset even more because it's Britt Baker. I'm sorry, Tony.
Brandon Stevens is back saying people gotta marry him. How many wives you got, man? You must be like a Mormon or something. Isn't that what Mormons do? A lot of prep. Heck yeah. Especially when you're like coming up with stuff, you know? Predictions are open on Twitch, guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for them to count.
Britt was looking for the head scissors there, but Shida able to roll free and evade.
I wonder what this cosplay is supposed to be here for for Shida. She normally does cosplay in her matches.
290 days, 7 title defenses.
Oh, you think Mercedes might get involved? Oh, that's a good point.
How about that? And that's why I was referencing getting
Who's Britt? It's Bread. I didn't want to confuse people too much.
But you know her too.
Dang, there's only one on Hikaru right now. I kind of like how her stick is lining up with the background. You see that? That diagonal? That looks cool.
Right hands raining down by the Shining Samurai, Hikaru Shida.
I'm not happy with my third wife. I'd like to double down. What?
And you know, we heard from Mercedes Moné that she thinks it's cute that Dr. Britt Baker called out the CEO, but Mercedes Moné with no interest.
Oh, I like how they changed the Dynamite logo. You see that? It's red on the lines above and below it. They changed it to fit in with the color scheme on the side of the ring.
Hikaru Shida with the advantage on Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D. and fans. This match continues in picture-in-picture. Yeah, Britt's in trouble right now. I mean, right now, she's just flat on her face. Look
It's kind of weird that they keep calling her by the entire name.
While you're basically defenseless, hanging off the apron.
You think they could say it during her entrance and then maybe say it once or twice, but it's like they're trying harder than ever to say that full-on thing. Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D. It's like if they always said the phenomenal AJ Styles, and they never leave out the phenomenal. It's like you don't have to say it every time.
I mean, it's almost becoming you forgot it was here. You don't even talk to me.
It's not easy keeping everyone engaged and interested in the stream, but Gritty, you're extremely talented streamer. Dude, it is not easy. It doesn't always work either, no matter what you do. Well, there are things that I could do, but they're extremely destructive, and they're not what it would keep the people in the chat that I'm not really interested in trying to entertain all day. Because I know if I have to do all that type of stuff to keep you in here, you're probably not the type of viewer that really is going to appreciate what I want to be appreciated for. You know, I could be setting off fireworks and doing all kinds of weird, wacky stuff on stream all day long. But like, you gotta realize what type of viewer that attracts. Doesn't attract respectful viewers that are gonna appreciate you for who you are and want to have meaningful conversations and actually sit down and talk and act like regular, real people. You're gonna attract a bunch of little kids.
And it was a better answer, Taz. Great job, both of you. Thank you.
Little kids and people who just want to see you self-destruct in front of them for their own amusement. And it's like, dude, that's not healthy. So I've considered all kinds of stuff, but I just feel like you get what you ask for, you know?
We still got blood and guts still to come tonight. Royal Rampage on Friday. It's crazy.
It's called the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Oh, okay. All I know is Mormon. I've heard of that before, though. But isn't that a thing, though? Isn't that something that is taught there, that you can have multiple wives? BRB. All right, Legato. Pop them balloons. Hey, I could do little things like that, but what I'm talking about is like you gotta really think about what type of audience you're trying to attract with like things like that. And yeah, you could run up your numbers, but what kind of people are you hanging out with at that point? What kind of stream are you really putting on at that point?
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite. We are live in Nashville, Tennessee. Former AEW Women's World Champions Hikaru Shida.
Some people are willing to do it, and that's good on them. I hope they have fun. I hope they feel good about it, and I hope it works out. Heroes of Wrestling? What's that?
Shida, I think that was that dive we saw her use right on Saturday night. The one that injured Sky Blue. Want to wish her a speedy recovery, but Britt Baker able to avoid it and able to avoid the back.
They both got their red outfits out. I like this. They know what time it is.
Britt applying the elbow strikes in the corner. The Reversal though by Shida.
Oh my gosh. Nice sling blade. Uh-oh. The glove is out.
If you've joined us sometime in the last 9 months or so, you may have not seen the lockjaw. Britt Baker, the practicing dentist, uses that glove. Puts on her
You think she's supposed to be a hitman? Oh, maybe that's... It kind of does look like a hitman type of outfit, right?
to force the submission. Made a little mistake there by turning her back on Shida that time, and Shida's going to take it.
Not anymore? Oh, okay.
And Shida behind the back German suplex.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I don't really look into it. All I know is last time I checked in, that's what I was hearing. But thanks for the update, man. Heroes of Wrestling is infamously known as the worst pay-per-view of all time. What company put that on? No, I don't want to hear about what happened in it. Don't spoil the pay-per-view. I might actually watch it. I don't want to know about what happens at it.
Britt avoids contact as Shida rolls through. Britt connects with the kick, and now
It was an independent wrestling company. Okay.
elbow strike. No, Shida counter and connects. Great job by Shida. Oh, look at Britt. Excellent. Britt, the thrust kick. Yeah, Shida drops to her knees. And these two picking up right where they left off after their previous.
Hey, I see DraftKings on the turnbuckles. There DraftKings for this?
Between these two ladies here for sure. Over the years here.
Was there DraftKings and I missed it? It's free on YouTube? Nice. Maybe I'll check it out. But yeah, I don't want to know what happens on it, guys, because that'll just deflate the purpose of checking it out at all. Oh, Shida almost got it. That was a great pin escape. I like that a lot. Oh, punch her in the top of her head. Yo, Shida's cracking the skull over here.
And Hikaru Shida now maybe thinking Falcon Arrow. Britt finds her feet, chokes her down. Fujiwara yet. But can she get the right arm of Shida captured to open her up, open her mouth up? Again, Shida smart laying flat.
Shida, get out of there. She got to the ropes.
You keep your body close to the canvas.
NWA's in Fort Wayne. Nice, Strange. We'll see, man. If you can be, that's all I ever want, man. Is just be here if you guys can be.
She's conflicted here. Knows how much it would mean to get a win over Britt Baker, but doesn't want to do it. Now Britt, ripcord elbow.
Why would that even be allowed? She's acting like she could just reach for the stick when the ref is standing right there. That was not good. The ref is standing right next to her, and she's reaching for the stick like, oh, maybe I could do it or not. No, dude, the ref would have saw you. You would have lost the match. I could see maybe if the ref took a bump or something and the ref couldn't see you. Falcon Arrow. Hit her with the katana. She didn't even go for it. That's it. It's done. Lockjaw. Lockjawed her. Britt Baker wins. She baked the bread, guys. Britt Baker. She baked the bread. Uh-oh. Shroom Goon, what? It'd have to be like a super leap year. What'd you call that? Like a moon jump year or something? A moon jump year.
Very impressive.
It's Mercedes.
What a strong victory over a former champion. Now, Britt.
A moon jump year.
Win a shot at this at All In. And what would
She's
be
wearing a
harder,
cowgirl
the
outfit.
CEO versus the D.M.D. So let's get to it.
It's called a Vince Carter jump year.
And everybody here is waiting to hear my answer. And that answer is
No. Of course it's a no.
Well, Mercedes Moné, the CEO, not leaving much time for suspense.
Got behind you. It's Kamille.
We've seen Kamille here in AEW before, not for a long time, but I heard rumors that she's
It's Kamille.
Maybe she signed up with the CEO. She's one of the most dangerous
Kamille is with Mercedes?
No doubt. Yeah, extremely powerful athlete for sure. And look at this now. She's going torture.
Camille is here.
Look at this with Britt Baker.
Look at the power. Torture rack. Yo, she's jumping with the torture rack. She's so strong. Look at this. And then Blue Thunder.
She's gigantic. She's fast. She's powerful.
Might have to call it Black Thunder for all the darkness that Kamille is bringing to this equation. Goodness gracious, man. Large and in charge. Kamille hits the scene in AEW once again. This time, standing alongside of Mercedes to take down Britt Baker. What? I don't know if I have her. I definitely don't have her on the layout. Kamille. Dang, man. So she shows up here and she's aligned with Mercedes. So Mercedes has backup now, and she's got backup of the highest devastation possible, basically. I think the only thing you could do maybe more damaging than this would be to have maybe Nyla Rose on your side or something. This is something else. Kamille. Do I have her on this layout at all? I do not have her. I'll have to get her some other time. Maybe she'll show up in the next little segment. Maybe I should have her. Let me just look it up. You said Black and Blue Thunder. Jeez, man. Britt Baker thought she was onto something. She was like, "Yo, look at me, I won." Alright, let's see if I can find a picture. Oh, she's wearing the exact same outfit right here. Please be real. Okay, it's real. Sometimes they show you pictures and then it's like, nah, that's not real. Okay. It's commercial break right now, guys, so it's a perfect time for me to do a little housekeeping. See how big this picture is. Dang, that's a pretty big picture. This is the same looking top that she was wearing tonight, I think. Looks very similar. Alright, I'm gonna cut this off right about there. So let me see. Wonder how she got on Mercedes' side, you know? Okay, this is probably gonna be 500, something like that. No, even more than that. Maybe 1,000? I gotta take it like 1,000 something off the top, or off the bottom. 1,200? That's too much. Let's go 50? That's good, okay. That'll work. Right about there. We'll make her large and in charge, though. There we go.
Cage in person, so I'll be
Hey,
conducting
it's Christian
my
Cage. From Kamille to Christian Cage.
business from the bowels of the arena. Now, this past Saturday on Collision, the patriarchy triumphed when we walked out as the brand new Trios champions. And this Friday on Rampage, my son
geez.
Nick is entered into the Royal Rampage.
My
He's gonna
son
walk out
Nick.
as the brand new #1 contender for the world
My
heavyweight
son Nick.
championship. Now, Nick, you've earned the right to speak for yourself, so the floor is yours.
Well,
It's
first
Nick
the trios
Wayne.
champions, and soon to be the #1 contender. Hey, why do I keep seeing your face?
Who's this guy?
No idea.
Oh, it's
I
Kip
saw you last
Sabian?
week outside our locker room when we were walking to the ring, and now I'm seeing you here. What's your deal? There's no deal. All right, there's no deal. Well, I know you're also in this Royal Rampage match on Friday. And just know I'm going to be the one to throw your ass out, all right? And by the way, no one cares that your dad is dead.
Oh.
Be a man and suck it up.
Is that Kip? It looks like Kip Sabian.
Well, Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian.
Yeah, that was Kip. Okay. That was Kip Sabian. I was like, I wasn't sure. Uh-oh. Pax backstage looking creepy. Who's he fighting? I love the way he says that. Justin, what's up, Justin? Fun fact, Kamille dates Braun. Yeah, I know. Ah, I know, right? Finish? What the heck? Yeah, that was Kip. It was Pip. Pip. Panda says Pip. Yeah, we haven't seen Kip in a while, man. Oh my goodness. Yo. Robert Stone with the bits. Thank you, Robert Stone. Yeah, I thought it was Kip. But then I heard it was Pip, and then I was like, it's Pip? Who's Pip? But then Panda fixed it. You know I gotta get you, Panda, because you get me when I mess up. I know it's only a matter of time until you get me again. Oh my goodness, yo, Robert Stone? This is what's up? 40 bits, man, thank you so much. He's fighting a guy from that Iron Savages team, the Bear Bronson, Boulder Bronson, Stakes and Weights or whatever. Team Elite or Team AEW? We're gonna find out. We're gonna have a poll in the chat to see what you guys think. We're gonna find out what side you guys are on. Which one do you think is gonna win? Yeah, Bear Country. They were Bear Country. Now they're called the Iron Savages. Yeah, these guys were a good fixture on Dark, man. I miss Dark a lot. I really miss Dark, dude. Because at least when I was watching Dark, it's like I knew everybody's place, and it was cool. And now it's like we get episodes of Dark that are presented as like marquee television. And it's like, what? This dude, come on, come on. This ain't quite it. Pac wins. These Bears are out of control. Wow, what a great usage of Pac there. Wow, over an hour into the show before we see the world champ.
And I asked these young gentlemen, these warriors, last week if they were ready to get violent.
That was quick, right? Darkest Rampage now, yeah, kinda, right?
All while led by yours truly, your AEW World Champion.
Shut up! You're my leader. You're gonna go around saying you're leading us. You ain't leading nothing. This isn't about you. This is about the elite and getting even with them.
Uh-oh.
We're not gonna see eye to eye, Swerve. Not tonight, not any night.
So tonight, all nights to do this. Yeah. This is what this is all about.
Oh, Darby's giving him problems.
All said and done, you want to get violent with me? I'm more than happy to vouch for that.
Oh, will you be happy to get violent with me, Sneaky Swerve? Huh? You want to get violent with the best wrestler alive? I remember what you
Uh-oh, they got some
By the way, I'll get violent with you, too.
miscommunication
I don't like
here.
your weird ass, Darby.
That's right. Care about your little petty problems. This
I
is
almost thought I
about
messed
you.
up my
This is
list,
about
but
being
it
acclaimed,
autosaves.
getting the AEW
How many
tag
wrestlers are you
titles
putting on there,
back,
Panda?
eliminating the Young Bucks.
You chose all night to give.
I like turtles.
You better calm down. Hey, simmer down, boy. Hey, take it easy
Mark
now.
Briscoe.
You got your past beef, your past issues. I'm like the man that fell out the boat. I ain't in it. But tonight, we putting all that aside. Tonight, we team AEW and the Elite. I know your game plan, divide and conquer. So we can't let that go down, boys. Tonight, we stand united. And all the entitled, all the pompous worldwide, just know that you ain't safe. Because the violent people is here. We coming, baby. Let's go. It's on, baby.
Oh, Briscoe got them back on track there. Yeah, Team AEW cannot afford
Dang.
to not be united tonight in the face of Team Elite and the Bloody.
Should be somebody getting thrown off the top of the cage. Oh my goodness. Man, I hope not. I don't want to even encourage that behavior. The Glamour. Let's hope she gets a little better reaction this week than last week. Last week was I don't think that was exactly what she was looking for. To get wutted until the crowd got bored. That's literally what happened last week. They wutted her until they got so bored that they just weren't saying anything. Yeah, Briscoe's great, man. She's got the shoe and the belt of Toni Storm, and she left them on the steel steps. Oh, she's fighting somebody. Caitlin Alexis. They didn't even give her a lower third. They didn't even show her name on the screen. That's kind of messed up. But this Caitlin Alexis is wearing her finest Dudley gear. I don't have a lot of favorites. So there's no limit? You just get to put as many as you want?
Into the AEW Women's World Champions head countless times as Mariah May ascends to that top. Another big drop kick. The Glamour, Mariah May, just unloading both barrels on her opponent, Caitlin Alexis. Just like you said,
Ouch, punch her in the side of the head?
At the end of the Owen Hart tournament, the women's division was not a spur-of-the-moment thing. She knew what she was going to do from
She
day
licked her?
one.
I think she licked her. Is that going to be her thing? She licks all her victims? Licked them? Going notes and screenshotting. Oh my goodness. Sounds like a lot of work.
Mariah electing not to cover her opponent. Is this the face of the next AEW Women's World Champion? Mariah May, now with her opponent in the corner, I think I know what's coming here. Yeah, it's going to be a hip attack, right? Thanks for telling us, Tom. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. No, you're right.
Ouch. Hip attack crushes this girl with the deadly outfit. That's uno dos tres. There you go. Back-to-back squashes. Paige used to lick Natty. I remember that. Remember? And Natalia got all weird about it one time? Oh. Uh-oh. It's a fake out. They did it again. They did the same fake out thing that they did previously. Uh-oh, it's her. Tony's right there. She's right there. She's behind you. Come here. Oh, it's a brawl. It's a brawl. They're brawling. Let them fight. Let them fight. Let her go. I am Tony Chavez, and let her go. He sounds like he's getting haunted at all times, or he's about to haunt. That was total divas. What did she say? That didn't sound like English to me. Is that Vicky? No. Tony Storm turned into Vicky Guerrero. We haven't seen Vicky in a while, though. I kind of miss her. She spoke in Exorcist. Where did Vicky go? That's a good question. Dean Malenko is narrating this. Why does he sound like a demon? Sounds like a demon Malenko. Oh my gosh, it's the Robert Elbow. Robert, thank you, man. Oh my goodness, the Robert Elbow. The Robert Elbow. Robert, thank you again, man. 15 and 15. Hooking it up. The 30-piece combo with a biscuit. Thank you, Robert. Robert, what's for dinner, man? Haven't gotten any updates on your deliciousness that you're putting together for dinners recently. Dean's possessed. There we go, guys.
Not just in AEW, but the most dangerous match in professional wrestling. And here are the rules. 2 men will enter the cage for the first 5-minute round. And then at regular
It's gonna be crazy. She was about to yell, "Excuse me!" Bologna and sweet potato fries. Oh, nice. Is it a bologna sandwich or just bologna? Bologna's good, man. Especially if you haven't had it for a while. I love bologna. Are you frying the bologna? Fry bologna. Bologna's gross. Panda's slapping the bologna. What kind of lunch meat do you like then, Panda? Ham? Turkey? Black Forest ham? Honey ham? Pepperoni? Here we go. The scapegoat is here, guys.
From Los Angeles, California, weighing 190 pounds, he is the TBS champion.
The scapegoat. He's wearing a goat mask. It's Jungle Jack. Am I allowed to just change this now? Now that I'm in, maybe I can just change it now. See if this works. Last time I had it, I threw up. Never again. Oh. Dang, Panda. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Bologna sticks to your fridge. It does. It can stick to the ceiling, too. If you have the right type of ceiling. Dang, man, this is just not working. I guess I gotta go like this. Let's go optimal. Can't hear anything. Is there anything planned? I don't think so. Oh boy, blood and guts. You said, I hate this match. You made me realize how dumb it is. Hey, man. I try not to be overly critical, but it's just, to me, it's like when when they tell you nothing matters in a match for like a half an hour, it kind of takes the, I don't know, just takes the entertainment out of it for a bit for me. But we'll see. We'll see if they can turn it around. Because there's a possibility they could find a way to make it entertaining right now, and I would love to see that. I'm down with being proven wrong. I would love that right now. Prove me wrong. I want to be wrong right now. I absolutely want this to be an awesome match that makes me like, wow, man, I'm so glad I watched that. Let's find out. You hate cats? What's wrong with cats? So does cheese. Put cheese square on a cat's face. What the heck, Panda? You're having some major boredom. Has a scapegoat gimmick been a good thing for Jack Perry? There's nothing going on. There's nothing going on with it. What have I missed? About a year of what's going on. I could never run down everything that's happened in a year, but just stick around. Most of these wrestling shows recap what's up and what's pertinent, what's really happening right now. So I just recommend sticking around and just letting it in.
Blood and guts.
Here we go. It's Darby Dolan. Dude, I cannot get any of this to like straighten up and fly right now. Dude, as soon as it hit the like main event spot, it all like fell apart. I'm actually gonna put him like right here, I think. So did you. Sausage chili, nice, man. Well, that can all fit in the picture of yours. Bet. Perry powerbombed Darby into the cage. I'm allergic to cats. Dang. I'd rather have the worst dog in the world. The worst dog in the world will bite your throat out and you'll be a dead person. Why would you want that? You'd rather be a dead person than have a cat around you? That's kind of extreme, man.
But that means that the next man that joins this match will be a member of Team Elite, of the Elite, and they will have a 2-on-1 advantage on Darby Allin.
Oh, I gotta put the prediction on. Here, I'll start with YouTube this time.
If Darby can't mount some sort of comeback, Taz, he's going to be in major trouble when these 5 minutes are over.
I mean, it's well documented for those that are AEW fans out there. Darby Allin's very resilient. He can take a plethora of punishment, and Jack Perry's given him a lot of punishment.
But this is such a dangerous match, especially for the first man for either team, Taz. I mean, just because that's the man that is in here for the duration. They have to wait until they have to survive.
All right, the poll is open on YouTube, and now Twitch. Let's see what you guys got.
Exactly, it's very difficult
Who will win?
for both of these guys. But as you mentioned, the man advantage is going to go towards the Elite because of that sketchy two-sided gimmick coin they had, whatever it was. But they do have the man advantage, the Elite. And that's going to...
Might as well leave this open for like, I guess 10 minutes. Here, you got 10 minutes on the prediction, guys. So please, everybody, get a vote in or a prediction in.
You can just not break Darby Allin. You think you can, but you can't. I mean, remember what we saw at Anarchy in the arena? Yes. Darby Allin hung up by his ankles, upside down. The super kick.
Does your dog get a treat for that? If you're dead, how's dog supposed to get a treat? If I'm dead, then I don't have to worry about cats. Good dog. Dang. Who's been a most improved in AEW? Probably Willow. I'd say Willow has increased her her actual stock value more than anybody else here. All right, predictions are open, guys. I would say Willow has come up from basically nothing to become like a favorite here, and definitely increased her overall value for the brand itself. I'd say probably Willow. Who would you say?
That'll definitely affect that nose of Darby Allin. You know, once you have your nose shattered, it never really heals completely. It's tough to breathe and stuff. It just keeps lands with you. And it can very easily be rebroken as well. Sure thing. I think let's just see how hard Darby hit that thing, because how tight that trash can is for Jack to realign it.
All right. The tweet is on, guys. I'm going to leave this open, by the way, because I'm going to need to come back on that.
And this cage is so ominous, isn't it? I mean, it's just like, it's more than 8 tons, 16,000 pounds.
There's a dark truth about this, is cats do kind of suck like that, because I hear if you die in your house and like if there's a cat, the cat will eat you for food. The cat will actually eat you super quick. If they stop getting their treats and stuff, they'll just start eating you. Your dead body. Dogs will wait until there's like no other choice. But I guess that's just survival, right? Survival of the fittest. I'm gonna try that then. No, Panda. Toni Storm? Yeah, but I feel like she's been that way. But yeah, Toni's, but she's been the timeless Toni Storm for more than a year, right? It's Nicholas Jackson.
Coming equipped for battle. It's definitely not a carry-on. Look, just
Whoopi Goldberg. What's in the suitcase? I don't know, man. Would a panda eat me before a cat? I don't know. I don't know if pandas eat meat. Do they eat meat? I don't know the stats on that.
You know that the next person to enter the cage will be a member of Team AEW.
Alright, so it's Nicholas and Perry right now. I don't have a single picture of both of them, or of like one without the other, so I'm gonna put Nick and Matt, but just know it's only Nick right now. Okay, it's only Nicholas. Matt is not in yet. Why is this your most asked question? Because I don't know the answer. My other most asked questions have been answered. I wouldn't have to keep answering if I could figure it out. Here, I'm just gonna ask. Here, find out. Do pandas eat meat? While they are almost entirely vegetarian, pandas will sometimes hunt for pikas. Pikas? Panda, you hunt for pikas? Look, it says pikas. And other small rodents. You gotta catch them all, Panda? Oh my god, it all makes sense now. That's why you love Pikachu. They hunt for pikas. What's a pika? They're little rodents. They're little rats. just like Pikachu. That's what Pikachu's based off of.
Yes, that too.
They're real animals that look like little rats, or they are little rats, little rodents. So they eat little rats. Dang, Panda, the truth has been told. Now we know. That's crazy, man. Wow, that was a dun 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 moment. Dang, Panda, we found out about you. Panda's like this. Here, I'm going to show you what it looks like.
Nicholas trying to choke him out with that cable there. And now, Jack Perry into the spine. Elite, man. The Elite, they're vicious. Oh, and going after that ankle that previously injured.
Pikachu is actually a squirrel, not a rat. Why is it called Pikachu then? It's a Pika.
Remember, it was that broken ankle that stopped.
That's you, Panda. You're trying to eat him. I see you.
Broken by Switchblade Jay White. Yeah, I'm kind of glad because I didn't want to see Darby climb that mountain. I don't really like Darby. I thought you said you don't really like mountains. I don't like them either. But I could do it. Well, from the knee issue, I can't. But the past, I could have. From the hip.
Yeah, he's an electric mouse, right? He's a rodent. But I guess a squirrel's a rodent too. So maybe it is a squirrel. Maybe it's like a Japanese squirrel. Here, let me look up what is a Pika. What is a Pika? Here's a Pika. It's a small mountain-dwelling mammal native to Asia and North America. That's a Pika. Now we know. During the most bloodiest match, we're looking up what a little mouse is looking like. It's Mark Briscoe. $10 off Fandango Deadpool Wolverine ticket if you subscribe to Disney Plus. Oh, are you subscribed to Disney Plus? Ling Ling from Drawn Together is a hateful Pikachu. This is interesting. Very, very interesting.
They've done a good job of cutting off Jack Perry. As you can see, he's in the ring by himself to the right. And remember this match.
Ouch! Oh my goodness.
Until all 10 competitors are inside the ring, and from there, it is only submission or surrender that can win this match. What a chop. Oh! As Nashville is on their feet, as blood and guts underway, and remember, the Elite with the man advantage. The next person
oh my goodness.
will be from the Elite. Tell you what, man, Briscoe, Shivani, he's so unpredictable. You never know where he's going to go, what he's going to do. He jumped
Why would the next person be from the Elite? Did I miss a person from Team AEW?
And now driving that ladder into the midsection.
I think did
Quick, hold this for me, please.
Did Excalibur just mess up? This is almost like a War Games match. It's exactly like a War Games match.
Nicholas and Matthew Jackson and Mark and Jay Briscoe. I mean, it was tag team poetry. But it was
Yeah, Briscoe's here. I know Briscoe's here, but like they said the next person would be from Team Elite, but there's already Matthew and Nicholas in the match. There's already 3 people on the side, so why would the next person be from this team? Oh, he just looks like Matthew. Okay, okay. He's looking like Matthew. I thought that was Matthew. Here he is. Here he is. Okay. There's only one deer in the match. Yeah, yeah. La 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 la. I thought Matthew was already in because he looks like it. But no, maybe that's a tactic to throw them off. What's in the case? Oh, it's probably some shoes. It's probably a shoe with a rocket on it or something. He's gonna kick him in the head with a rocket shoe. I'm rocking you with a rocket shoe. Do what I got to do. Okay, there's blood. Mark Briscoe's bleeding. I was waiting for it to happen before I adorned the layout with the blood. But here it comes. The blood.
And of course, we have 2 referees inside the ring.
Yeah, Matt was not in yet, but I thought he was because I looked up and it looked like he was in, but it was actually Nicholas with his he looked like him with his hair the way it was. His beard and stuff.
Locomotive Northern Lights that Matthew has done a lot, and now Jack's waiting with that case. Got Matthew Jackson.
Oh my God, case to the face. There's more than one case though.
Just a 3-on-1 beatdown by the Elite. Oh my God, Darby is about to get wasted. Oh,
Predictions are closed, by the way. I think Team AEW is going to win this, and then we're going to get the final match in the trilogy at Wembley, and it's going to be Anarchy in the Arena at Wembley.
Yes, sir. I agree with you, man. And the Elite maximizing their man.
I didn't want to say it too early because I wanted you guys to be able to put your predictions in without me seasoning the outcome or anything, but that's what I think is going to happen here. I think Team AEW pulls this one off. Team Elite already won the other one before, and then we're going to do Anarchy in the Arena at All In, and that'll be the most epic Anarchy in the Arena of all time. The Acclaim. It's Anthony Bowens. Dang, he's looking huge right here. The Acclaim.
They've got that World Tag Team title shot that they earned. And Matthew missed, and Bowens rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ouch. I guess I should make him a little bigger since he's in the front. There you go, like that. Anime. You forgot Shroom Moon. I'm sorry, man. What's in the case? What's in the box? We're gonna find out.
Split open is Briscoe. He's still fighting his rear end off. Yeah, but Mark Briscoe, he's somebody that's motivated by the.
So I think we get a wrap. I hope not. This is not the time or place for that.
That makes him know he needs to kick it into his gear. Matthew Jackson, though, shutting down Darby Allin. Darby Allin has had his ass.
This is not the time nor place for that.
Keeps coming back up to his feet. And Taz, we touched on it. Team composition so important. The first man that enters the match for both respective sides, Darby Allin and Jack Perry. Wait a second. Oh, Briscoe counters with a cutter. Look at Darby. My God. Scorpion death drop. The test for that team composition, the cardiovascular conditioning of that first man is clutch. It really is. Because you got to suck it up throughout this thing. Wait a minute. Darby's got that skateboard. He's got the tax, dude. There's tax all over it. Look at his arm. Tricep is ripped up. Dub tax throughout that damn skateboard. And Bowens, he's really got the scissors. Oh, my God. He wasn't holding like he's looking at Jack Perry. Again, I think we should point out it's all legal. Look at the pin cushion. Where's Abdul the Butcher? Oh, no. Skizzy, you meaning to scissor me, Daddy?
Putting scissors on him?
Bowens is a lunatic. You know what? This match never disappoints, does it? It's AEW.
Time for Okada. Where's he at? There he is. he's all like hidden behind the rest of them. Let's put him right there. That looks good. Stabbing people with scissors. Oh my goodness. Child safety scissors? Oh no. That's what it was? Yeah. We're gonna find out what's in this case, man. Gotta looking for the... Oh my god, he actually tombstoned him on the sign, his neck bent backwards. Mark Briscoe, oh no. Okada tombstoned him on a sign that says Rainmaker Boulevard or Avenue or something. Kick the chair into his head. Who was Toa Leona? Toa Leona is the guy who hangs out with Brian Cage. He looks like a like Samoan guy, like he would hang out with the Bloodline, but he's here in AEW. He's a bigger, kind of savage-looking dude.
And Nicholas Jackson going to work on Jack Perry, obviously busted open, as is Nicholas Jackson and Mark Briscoe. What is that? Is that a rubber mallet on the throat or a hammer? What was that? I think it's a hammer with rubber. There you go. Commonly known as a rubber mallet. Yes, and why not a table? People love the table. There they do, man. Because they never go through them. I have. It sucks.
Legato, that's what I call him.
Elite with the man advantage. Yeah, on 3. There's some idea going on there with Jackson right there with that table Excalibur. I don't know what he's got in mind. That's Nicholas, I believe. Yeah, Nicholas.
I see what they're up to here. I see the order that people are coming out in. I know what they're up to.
The slam on the table.
Pretty smart match order, honestly, or entrance order, I should say. Yeah, it'll be Hangman, and then it'll be Swerve last.
Over those Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships, I mean, they were incredible matches, but
The God of War, Aries.
both teams, all 4 men, and now mocking Mark Briscoe and his redneck kung fu there. Oh, what a knee strike.
Jeez, knees to the head.
Flip it off, everyone.
Now Bowens, you may notice, just trying to crawl in there as best you can, but they have sequestered
Me oh
him,
my.
so to speak.
Hey, if you guys appreciate the stream, please consider becoming a member on YouTube. I have memberships, I have super chats. Becoming a member is something that will help me each month by just being a member. And you also get emotes for it. You support the channel and you get your name. We'll have a badge next to it that levels up every month. So please support the stream, support the channel by becoming a channel member on YouTube, guys.
Yeah, but he's fighting 3 men here.
Yeah, pitched battle indeed for Mark Briscoe at this point.
Very happy to have the ability. YouTube gave me the ability to actually have memberships and super chats and stuff. So I want to make sure that everybody's aware that you can support the channel that way. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. The Acclaim. He's got a mic. Just hitting people with a mic. It's a live mic. He bopped him with the mic. It's a bop. Radio, what's up, man? Radio's on the YouTube. Radio's on the Twitch. Who is Vincent? Vincent is the guy who he looks like he would hang out with Bray Wyatt and all them in the Wyatt family. Oh my goodness. Chair shot to the head of Okada.
for those titles, for those champions on the side of the Elite. Nicholas and Matthew Jackson, the tag team champions. Jack Perry, the TNT champion. Kazuchika Okada, the Continental champion. But Swerve Strickland, AEW World
Bink.
Champion. And Mark Briscoe, the Ring of Honor World Champion.
Light tubes, oh boy.
This Friday at Death Before Dishonor has to defend that title. And now Caster, the barbed wire board, dude. That's what that is.
Barbed wire board is out.
Jones. Next Caster, that barbed wire board.
Yeah, I'm really glad he didn't rap.
It might be razor wire, not barbed wire. Those razor wire, as if that's not bad enough. And now, the Acclaimed with Okada.
No, they saved Okada from going on the barbed wire board.
It is going to be important. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Bowens into the barbed wire.
Dang, Bowens caught the barbed wire instead. And then caught it again.
Oh, my God. God, the pain. Those barbs pinching into the flesh. Oh, no.
They're making a Bowen sandwich. A barbed wire Bowen sandwich.
My God, Nicholas is going to do some kind of nutty dive on him.
450 splash on the barbed wire sandwich. It's 450. No, it's a senton. Oh no. Ouch. Will Okada bleed? We shall see, man. Here it is. Hope Tony Storm clocks Mariah in the face. With the shoe, with the watch for the shoe. Oh my God. They put no. They put thumbtacks in Max Caster's mouth and then super kicked him with the tacks inside of his mouth. Oh, he ain't rapping anymore. It lies. Radio 15 streak. I see you, man. I know. Here he is. Nah, nah, nah. Where's he at? He's getting beat up backstage. He's getting beat up backstage. I think he's getting beat up backstage, possibly. Where's he at? Oh yeah, I forgot to put Max Caster on here.
Team AEW was getting cocky there. They knew they were going to have the 5-on-4 advantage if Hangman joined the match, but now it's still 4-on-4. Yeah, but now, I don't know what the heck's going on with Hangman. Did you guys, I didn't see him. Hold on, you guys seen him? I haven't even seen him. I've not seen Hangman Adam Page either, Chaz, but right now,
there we go.
taking advantage of this opening, along with Mark Briscoe.
Could he leave him high and dry? I just think he doesn't care about the Elite.
Strickland's
I think he's just here to destroy Swerve.
Team AEW, the advantage, absolutely
Excuse me. Yeah, you don't want any tacks on you, man. You don't want any tacks anywhere around you. There we go. Dude, there's a bunch of hardware all over this place. Looking like a clean up on every aisle. Clean up on every aisle. Who's Kyle Fletcher? Man, what's going on? What are you reading? How you finding all these names that you don't know? That's Swerve's house. Here we go. I'm really glad he's all the way in the back and he looks covered up like that, because that's exactly what's going on. Is there any blood? Yeah. I try to represent the blood by dripping blood from the ceiling. Here's Hangman. He jumps Swerve from behind. Swerve came out here with the title on and everything. Hangman's jumping him from behind. What's he doing? What did he do? Handcuffed him to himself? He handcuffed him to the cage. Oh, look at this. Upgrades. Oh my goodness. Yo. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Heartbreak beat 77 months. Look at that. On the top of the TV, on the top of the tree, doing the dang thing, man. Oh my goodness. Heartbreak, thank you so much, man. Thank you for the incredible long-standing support. Hola, man. What a way to make an entrance. Elite is taking this, but I don't think so. I think Team AEW is winning this, and then we're gonna get the third and decisive match at All In. Because remember, Elite already won. They already won the Anarchy in the Arena or whatever.
What the hell are you doing? Look at me!
Yeah, don't forget to hit the like, guys.
You look at me when I'm talking to you!
Hit the like button.
We had a deal! Hey! A deal is a deal, Hangman! Last time we suspended you, you sat at home. Okay.
He's still beating up Swerve, making him look super weak. The only reason that Swerve isn't a bloody pulp and beaten into ultimate submission right now is because Adam Page decided not to. They do not care about Swerve, dude. Swerve is an afterthought.
Ladies and gentlemen, Blood and Guts has officially begun.
Here we go. It's officially underway, guys. I'm looking at the AEW roster, writing down my feet. Oh, okay. I was like, how are you even finding out these people's names? What the heck just happened? He handcuffed Swerve outside the ring and beat him up for like 2 minutes straight until Matt Jackson made him stop. It's just nonsense, dude. They have treated Swerve like an absolute afterthought of a champion. Of all champions, he has been the worst one yet, and not because of him either. Just bad, horrible, uninspired booking. Just give him a win here or there. Let him beat somebody you don't expect him to beat. That'll be good enough. But hey, that's what you do when you have a champion that you made a snap decision to put the title on just to appease your crowd, and you never really planned on them being world champion in the first place. There's no other way to look at this. You have to know that this literally was just a snap decision because Tony didn't want to look like he wasn't listening to the crowd. Swerve's character is carrying him through. I don't think so. I think he seems very timid on the mic. He gets eaten alive a lot on the mic too, because they give anybody who talks about him or to him, they give them better lines, better material. I don't think his personality is carrying him through. I think he's literally becoming an afterthought. But hey, if you think it's working, then that's cool. I'm glad you think it's working, but I just don't see it, man.
Right into the ribs, the elbow of Mark Briscoe. Briscoe wild to balance himself, loss of blood, he wasn't steady.
Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm wrong.
Frustration for Strickland. He's trying to get those handcuffs we saw a moment ago out on the outside. He can't help his team. Caster elevates Nicholas and Matthew over the top.
He said carried by Prince Nana, a guy who just comes out and does a little dance. Oh yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, maybe I'm wrong. I'm just not seeing it, man. He looks like an absolute afterthought to me right now. And this is from somebody who like literally has been a person who has shouted from the mountaintop that Swerve was epic and that I like what he's doing and that I think he's next and all that. Even months and months before he ever became champion, I was talking about that. So it's not that I don't like him, it's just I don't like this booking at all. I like him and Paige for sure. That's a feud that I like, and I think they did a good job with that. Jeff Jarrett's here. What's Jeff Jarrett doing here? Yeah, it's not his fault. Brandon Cutler? Smash Brandon Cutler with the guitar. I don't know, I still have favorites in AEW. Only really most cared about Ethan Page here. Yeah. It's a giant list, Panda. It's going to take you a while to get through all that. There you go. Brandon Cutler catches the guitar across the head. Of course. You got to have Jeff Jarrett come and save the world champion. He's not strong enough to do it himself. He's not smart enough to do it himself. He's not resourceful enough to do it himself. Yeah, this Panda list is going to be pretty epic. If you're looking all down the whole AEW list, there's like 150 people who work here, Panda. Yeah, the anti-tribal chief. And now everyone's just standing around waiting for the next spot. Swerve's in. Look, he gets to deliver one punch and one kick to each member of the Elite. Now he's strong, guys. Now he looks good, right? Ay, ay, ay. Are you going every company, Panda? You have to go AEW and WWE and like everybody? MLW, New Japan, everything? How many companies? Yeah, Nana came out with bolt cutters or wire cutters. They look more like wire cutters. Bolt cutters, I feel, are more like the gigantic ones. Wire cutters are like the little ones that Nana had. Oh yeah, try, but like New Japan and MLW probably gonna be low because I don't watch much. Don't. What about TJP? Is TJP already on there? They can't call it War Games. They don't own the name. PWI listed Damien. Where are you getting this from, Strange? Where are you seeing that? I haven't heard anything about this. Where'd you get that? I like TJP? Yeah, you like TJP. I saw you like TJP. This is the first time you're ever seeing a blood and guts match? Yeah, it's just War Games. But they just can't call it that. I like TJP. I knew you liked TJP, Panda. I know some things. My memory is not the best, but I try to care about every one of you guys. I try to learn about you guys. I try to remember at least a little something. What's this? What's in there? What are these? Staplers. Staple guns. Does TJP like TJP? Yeah, they got staple guns. They're stapling Swerve. Dang, they porcupined him. But he's laughing about it, and he's got a staple gun of his own. He stapled him in the head? Stapled him in the neck? He stapled his middle finger. Buckshot to Okada. And now stapled to the jaw of Hangman. Yo, he's getting some comeuppance here. I see this. Dang. Kill shot. He turned sideways. Yeah, he stapled his middle finger. Oh my goodness. This is good stuff right here. They turned this match around by letting your world champion look like an actual threat. Could have been doing this for the last how many months? 4 months or whatever that he's been world champion, but you've had him going 20 minutes with everybody on the roster, man. If he's this good, why is he going 20 minutes with everybody on the roster, right? He's going against basically every champion you got, almost. If he's this good, why did it have to come to this? He should have been smashing fools for the last 4 months. He literally took on your tag team champions, your TNT champion, your previous world champion, and your Continental Crown champion all at once by himself and came out the victor. So why is he fighting people who haven't done any of that and having these like long-winded matches? You're not telling me the same story. You're telling me two different stories here. I like this story better. Don't get me wrong, but still, man, you had a bunch of opportunities leading up to this to make him look like a savage. It's like you're waiting and like trying to make up for your bad ideas and bad booking of him leading up to this, and I don't like it. I like it now, yes, but this could all make so much more sense if you'd have booked him better leading up to this. 20 in a row. Raw Apollo, what's up, man? Yeah, that finger staple was great. It's crazy that PCO is champion. Yeah, I love it. Are you mad about that, though, Panda? I know he won it off of your guy. Your phone's messing up, Strange. Strange, you're having all kinds of issues recently, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I like PCO. Finished Vikings over here on the Twitch. Nah, AJ isn't even mad. Okay. I thought it was a good match. That was one of the most fun things that happened on that whole pay-per-view. I loved that PCO, AJ Francis, the whole everything around it. Jack Perry's getting choked out in the corner with a crutch to the neck. Yeah, the American Championship. He said he got match of the night. Yeah, he did. He did. That's what I was just saying. That's what I thought of it like. That's funny. He thought of it that same way. I think Moose getting pinned was just to make you know, say his name and he appears, to make him look like a real threat, you know. They got a lot done at the pay-per-view. I appreciate the way they booked it out. Especially if you're not going to give the title win to say his name and he appears, at least there's something that makes him look like he's on his way. War Games! FaZe knows. It's basically a free TV, free pay-per-view on TV. Bowens, no. Oh my God. Bowens caught a face full of table on the way down. Bowens just got turned into a table sandwich off the side of the cell, of the cage. Gosh, man, yeah. He waited a little too long to come down. But it still looked devastating as heck, though. Jay Driller. This is vicious, man. Yeah, everybody's bleeding. Oh my God, the Jay Driller to Jack Perry was crazy right now. Yo, we got subscribers. Thank you for subscribing, by the way. If you guys appreciate what I'm doing here, please consider supporting the YouTube channel by subscribing, leaving a thumbs up. Becoming a channel member gets you emotes that you can use in my chat. It gets your name's going to turn a different color in the chat. It's also going to put a badge next to your name that levels up over time. And you'll be supporting the channel. You'll be helping me to be able to pay the bills and keep streams like this going. So please consider becoming a member of my YouTube channel. Yeah, Briscoe's so great on TV, man. It just sucks what it took to get him here. Oh my goodness, look at this. Mark Briscoe. He's coming down off the top. Oh my goodness. Dropped on Jack Perry through the table. Oh no, that was Darby, my bad. Oh, that was Darby. What's causing all this? What's up, Goki? Yeah, Ninja Darby. I thought that was Mark Briscoe. I was like, dang, Mark Briscoe's a really good climber. I might have known that was Darby. Yeah, it sucks they had to like feel sorry for him to actually allow him on TV, you know. Would have been great to have him on TV, and who knows, that might have changed everything. I know you can't think about stuff like that, but man, it just sucks to me. Perry is handcuffed and defenseless right now, and he's catching kendo sticks to the stomach. We have an overage. We have an overage right now. Got any grapes? Who said if I had more money, I'd be a member? Hey man, just do the other stuff. Like the stream. What did he say? He's gonna catch him on fire, isn't he? Oh God, what's Darby doing? This is brutality right now. 20 likes, nice. What did Darby go get? What's this? Is that a lighter? What is that? A spike? We stabbed this fool? What are we doing? I already did like this stream. Well, there you go, man. Thank you. Darby's gonna set him on fire. He's got a gas can and a lighter. He's pouring gas on Jack Perry's head and all over him. Matt, you could get up and kick him, you know. What the heck is doing? What the heck is Matt doing, man? You know you can get up and kick somebody right now, right? You're Superman, remember? You can suplex a guy all the way across the football field.
If you don't quit.
Oh no, this is a little too close for comfort for us.
Agree to it, I'm gonna light your ass on fire.
TNT Championship at All In. He wants it. Somebody from his own team's gonna stop him, maybe.
Say it again. You want the match? You want the title match against Jack Perry? All in.
Oh, he's handcuffed. I didn't see that.
Stop. It's gone too far.
Matt's
ridiculous.
handcuffed.
You say I quit. Say you're gonna light his ass on fire.
All right, damn it, that's it. We quit. Let's go.
There you go. Team AEW wins. See, I told you. I knew it, man. And it's not even that I wanted to be right. It's just it's the progression. Like, you can't let one team get 2-0, you know. Because then, like, what's to look forward to? They gotta come back like crazy. Team AEW wins. .77% of YouTube thought this would happen, and Twitch got paid out. You gotta do same thing too. Which thing? Dang, they went over, man. Nice. And I'm so lucky that I was able to take a look at that. Gotta thank Temezi again for hooking it up. Oh, I have to do it? Do I? Who said I had to do it? Somebody told me I had to do it? I would assume somebody told you had to do it. What is this cat on the red carpet? That's funny. Okay. Let's get over here. Is that Russell's little... Am I allowed to close this, this window? Close the tab. Okay, there we go. Man. That was a lot of action in that outro. Or that final match, the main event. This has been the story of their last couple shows, though. It's like half the show, it's gotta be in and out. Get it done, because we got something else to do that's gonna take a lot of time. And hopefully you're into it, because you're not getting much else. Let's have a little chat. Oops, wrong chat. Let's have a little chat. Right chat. got to hit him with the double bass, man. You can't forget the double bass. All right. Am I gonna do it too? I don't know. Like, if you're telling me it's unlimited, I guess I could come up with like an infinite amount of wrestlers, though. I feel like the list would never stop because there's always somebody that I like a little bit less than the guy I just named or the girl I just named, and I feel like the list would go on forever. Maybe if I could give you like my top 25, I could do it. But I wouldn't want an unlimited number of wrestlers. I feel like I would never finish it. I feel like that's too many. Because, like I just said, there's always going to be somebody who's like right below that. So I'm always going to find somebody next and next and next and next until oblivion. So if I'm going to do it, it'd have to be like my top 25 favorite wrestlers. And then I'd have to know like what the criteria is. Is it people currently wrestling all time? Is it people who are like like, can they be semi-retired? They wrestle like once a year, or they just had a retirement match, but maybe they're still cool, or maybe they pretended, or they walked away technically, but you don't know if it's real, like the Undertaker. Like, there's so much to it. I'd have to really figure out like what all the stipulations are, because I'd just be stuck on it forever. You got dead people on your list. Oh, it's anybody. Dang. Yeah, I don't know. That'd be a hard one. You said if only they'd allow blood in War Games matches. So, dude, blood does not matter. Blood is not something that is a requisite of making a match that matters. I think that it should be used when it's necessary, or when it fits the story. I don't think it's something that makes something good or bad or any of that. I think it's just like CGI or a really good puppet, really good silicone, latex mold of a monster. Like, you just have to find where to use it. And the thing is, when movies and shows do it well, they become the best. But when shows just tend to use things just because it's like the industry standard, it just becomes a crutch to use when you have bad creative and less than awesome events happening that you're trying to push over the edge by making it edgy or whatever. Like, I don't think blood or any of that stuff would help WWE, and I like the way they use blood, honestly. So some more blood would be okay with me, but I don't think that blood is necessarily anything that is necessary for WWE right now. I think that blood should be used where it fits, and that's it. If you make a story where people should be coming for blood and going after each other's life and try to put people in a hospital, then yes, but not every story needs to be that. And if every story is that, then it loses its meaning. It loses its spice. That's why I was like, why are people bleeding on this show before the blood and guts match? I think it's best if you use it in moderation and use it when it like actually makes sense. That way it has an impact. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know. It's up to you. You guys could think however you want to think, but I'm telling you, this is how I think, and I've seen blood be used effectively, and most of the time that it's used effectively, it's because it fits with why how these people should be coming after each other. It's not just blood for no reason, blood for no match, blood for no feud, blood for no like the people within the match don't even really look like they get down like that. Like, it just doesn't do it, man. So I don't know. I'm not down with that. But this match did have reasons for it, and people trying to get set on fire and all that, and they built those things up. So I appreciate that. So with that said, if you watched Blood and Guts along with me tonight, I want to know what score you guys would give this out of 10. The highest score I will take is an 8.4 out of 10. That's if the show was just like flawless to you. If it was just, I know 10 out of 10 normally would be the flawless spot, but no, that's not what we do here. We do 8.4, just to make sure. And the lowest score I will take out of 10 is 7.0 out of 10. That's if the show was just like, it was here and, they did it. So let's find out. What do you guys got? 30 seconds. Please put your score in the chat right now if you'd like for it to happen. I'll take everybody's scores, and then if you were here when I was doing the show, don't try to put a score in if you just showed up after the whole show was over. I'm scared. I'm not scared. It's just I'll be here forever if I gotta go with my favorite wrestlers of all time, because there's always gonna be somebody who's like right under that. I'll be like, oh my god, okay, I can't forget this guy. Oh, I can't forget this guy if I have that guy, and I just keep going forever. All right, Strange says 7.8. I got you. Thank you, Strange. 7.5 says Robert Stone. Thank you, Robert Stone. You got it. Ryan says 7.9. Thank you, Ryan. Let's see here. WB says 7.85. You got it, WB. Thank you very much. Qualified Otter said 6. You didn't listen to the rules. 6 is not a score you can put. So I'm not taking your score. Sorry, you're not listening. Radio says 7.75592. You got it. Radio says it was right across the finish line. I got you. Radio, thank you. FaZe says 8.3. You got it, FaZe. FaZe says it was almost the best it could be. How much time does Pizza Dude have left? 0. Nothing. Yeah, after Panda's score, it's over. Anime says 7.85592. Okay, I gotta make sure. There's not an extra 5 in there. Sometimes these extra 5s show up, and it's like, oh no, I got. Thank you, Anime. Finished Viking says 7.72. 7.656. Thank you, Finish. I got you. Goki says 7.46. All right, thank you, Goki. All right, and that's that. Typed it before the rules. It's the rules. You gotta follow the rules, man. You gotta follow the rules. Plus, like I said, I make sure you're here next time we do this. That way, because what happens is people show up after the show's already over and then try to give a score, and it's like that doesn't really help me much, because it's like I want to make sure that the people who are giving the scores are people who are like giving realistic scores, and if you're just showing up like after the watch along is already over, it's kind of like, man, like it's like me showing up late to the party and trying to like take a bunch of like goodie bags home or something. It's like, hey man, do you even know the guy at the party? Are you hanging out? So just be here next time. We're doing Impact tomorrow. We're doing SmackDown on Friday. We do everything. We do basically everything. We even do NWA Power on Tuesdays after NXT. So just come through and hang out. We'll get you a score next time. Follow the rules. It's the rules. This Blood and Guts match, wasn't good. Camera work did need some absolute work, but it's a very tough match to film, and they're working with like the B team of like all of professional wrestling production, because WWE's already got everybody who's like the tip top best. So they're working with the B team as it is. So there's a little bit of leeway that I give them, but they do have a lot of production botches. I saw what you're talking about. And they left a lot of weird little holes in the ending too. And once again, they made their world champion look like an afterthought. I need to quit talking about it, because I know most people probably don't care by now. Most people, you've probably already seen the way that Swerve is treated as a champion. So even if you did care, now it's like, well, I guess I should move on and care about something else, because they've treated him like a super duper afterthought. He feels lower than MJF right now, and he's the world champion. MJF literally got a title designed for him after winning it last week. Swerve got some side plates and didn't even get a champion's celebration after he won the title. Like, it's a very apparent that Swerve is one of these like DEI type of champions right now. diversity and inclusion, whatever. One of those type of champions where he just did it because the crowd wanted Swerve and he had no real plans for him, and now he's just banking on the fact that, oh, there was already a feud between him and Hangman, but he has nothing between that to really make Swerve look like the world champion. He got bailed out by like 8 people tonight. How many people came down to the ring to help Swerve out of his little predicament he was in? They put 2 handcuffs on Jack Perry. They put 2 handcuffs on Jack Perry, and he was the reason that the match ended. Swerve got 1 handcuff, couldn't get out of it, and needed like 4 people to help him out of it. It's just, I'm just sick of talking about it, honestly. It's super duper apparent that Swerve was never meant to be the world champion, and he's just there because Tony Khan doesn't want to get canceled. Same reason he's got this women's division and everything. He just doesn't want to get canceled, so he just does things because that way it's a checkbox, and he gets to get out of all the other stuff that could possibly come his way and start bothering him while he plays with his favorites like Will Ospreay and MJF. And there's nothing that is more apparent than it's more apparent today than it's ever been. Luckily, there's people like Mercedes to be here and Britt Baker, like, because that kind of offsets a little bit of what I'm talking about, because they feel larger than life. People like Tony Storm, they feel larger than life, so it makes the women division look good. But if it wasn't for these 3, what would it be? What would we be doing right now? Will we have the title on Rio again or something like that? Like, I'm just not down with it, man. I'm giving this show a 7.5. I'm not a big fan of blood and guts and hardcore stuff. I think that the main event was it was palatable. It wasn't as egregious as past blood and guts matches, and I like that. It seems like they toned down the blood a bit just for spots that are like, oh, because as a person, you know if it's going to hurt or not when you see spikes and barbed wire and stuff. You don't need to go that crazy with it, and I feel like they toned it down a bit, which made it a lot more palatable, a lot more fun to me, a lot more watchable. I do think that the camera work could have been better, and I do think that they should have put a bigger spotlight on your world champion in this match and not made it so it looks like Darby is the main idea at the end. I don't get it, man. I really just don't get it. You're making it's basically the equivalent of making your Intercontinental Championship the main outcome of like a Survivor Series or something. And then the rest of the show suffered for it too, because the rest of the show seemed like they had to get stuff done in fast motion, just like last week where they spent an hour on MJF, an hour on Ospreay, and then the rest of the show had to move along in fast motion. Once again, your world champion had to get his match done in like 11 minutes or whatever, or 8 minutes or something. Him versus what has been widely considered one of the best wrestlers on the planet for the last decade. They had to shorten that match up to 10 minutes to put over this angle to get this match going tonight. It's just, what do you call it? It's like when you just like take away from what you're doing to like make something else happen. What's the word for that? It's a guys, you know what I'm talking about? There's a word for this. When you take away from the main idea to just make something else happen, it's like a step down. It's a gosh, what is this word? Not demeaning. No, it's something. It's like we're like, you know that there's something you need to do at your job that really it takes precedence, but you're going to take away from like the manpower for that so that you can make something else happen at the same time. Like you're stepping down your investment. You're making I don't want to say equivocations because that's not it. It's like you're minusing relevant manpower for something that you just know you need to do. Deprioritizing, that's close. That's close to what I'm talking about. But it's where you're like deleting manpower from something. You're deleting investment from something to like make something else happen. No, not a lawsuit. A lawsuit that I bet you that would delete manpower. Yeah, Pat gets 2 seconds. Who else got 2 seconds? Like it just. Freaking Hikaru Shida versus Britt Baker, something that if if this happened outside of the Mercedes Moné signing, this match probably would have been like a 20-minute match. They just cut it down so you can devalue. No, cutbacks. No, not devalue. It's like you're. I wish I could think of the word. But you know what I mean. It's like you're taking away from what should be the most important just to try to make other stuff happen that you think needs to happen. That's what's happening here. So yeah, I'm giving it a 7.5. It wasn't a bad show, but this is another show that has suffered from spending way too long on stuff that doesn't need to go that long, and that's one of the main things I don't like about the Blood and Guts or the War Games stipulation is like half the match doesn't matter, and they tell you that from the get-go. This match won't even start until everybody's in the ring. Let's wait around for an unsubscribed, everybody doesn't know period of time between entries, and then we'll just count it down from 8 whenever we get ready for it. Like, put the whole timer on the screen and just make it like a minute between people showing up, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It won't matter. Look at who was around for the ending of this match. The first 2 guys ended the match. So you're telling me that you needed all that time. You took all that time in your Blood and Guts match, and the final 2 guys it really came down to are the first 2 guys that stepped in the ring. So why is the stipulation even a thing at that point? Why did you take so long between entries if the first 2 guys would be the last 2 guys? This match is not my favorite, and there are ways to make it my favorite, and I've stated these in the past. This match type needs a tune-up. It really does. Alleviate, that's another. You guys have come up with good words. I don't want to say no to the words you're coming up with, but there's a word for what I'm talking about, where you legitimately just take away from your main goal to like try to make something else happen when you know that like you got to make that happen too. I'll probably remember it in like an hour, and I'll be like, oh, and I'll say it like super loud, and you guys will be like, what? And I'll be like, oh, that was just the word I was thinking of. Yeah, pack, all that stuff, dude. Just we don't get any words from what's her name either, Kamille. She just shows up, and suddenly she's like somehow aligned with Sasha or Mercedes. Like no, like I should look forward to next week type of thing about it either. She's just with her. They didn't even leave a mystery about it. It's just she's with Mercedes, and she held up her hand. You could have made it like a they could have made it more of a, like, she took down Britt Baker, but is she with her? Is she with Mercedes or not? You know, could have had like a little stare down, what's happening next, or like maybe she gives her a little smirk and walks off. No, she just straight raises her hand, and that's one of the things that AEW needs help with is these cliffhanger endings, man. You got to make people want to watch Rampage, make people want to watch Collision, make people want to watch Dynamite. And on those other shows, make them want to watch the next show in line. Continue to leave a reason to watch the next show. And that's why these other shows are suffering so much drainage from the hardcore fan base. Because the hardcore fan base are not... They're not people who are just here no matter what. No matter how much they go to bat, no matter how much they say that they love AEW, they're ride or die. AEW is forever. You know, they're gonna get the tattoo tomorrow or whatever. They still are people who have like regular interests, and if something's not interesting or not must see, they're gonna watch something else, and we see that every single week. Why do you think that less than half the people who watch Dynamite watch Rampage? Less than half the people who watch Dynamite watch Collision? Why is that? Sometimes about half the people will watch, but like, why are you losing half your audience? You got the most hardcore wrestling fans on the planet, right? You're losing them because you're not giving them a reason to tune into these other shows. You're not leaving them with a cliffhanger. You're not leaving them with a what happens next type of attitude, and that's where you lose the rest of those people. The people who are not just there for a match. The people who are there to see what happens next. The people who care about story and character and development. So I got to get this to 7.5. If it wasn't for the War Games, the Blood and Guts match, this probably would be lower than that because very little of real forward momentum value happened during the show. I did enjoy it, but there's a gap between what I saw tonight and what I would recommend people to watch the entire show for. There were things that I would say tune in, watch this part, but as far as telling someone, yeah, watch the whole show, I'd be like, nah, man, can't do it. So I'm going 7.5. Not a bad score, but not a great score. But I did appreciate that they didn't make this an overly bloody nonsense match where just a bunch of just, sicko type of stuff. And I highly expected the sicko stuff to prevail after what Tony Khan said recently about how he books for the sickos. So I'm just kind of glad that it turned out, it could have got a lower score if it just turned into a bloody mess all day. So this all adds up to 77.649496 divided by, I think this is easy math, I think they got it, divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, divided by 10. Easy math. They got it. They got the point. Right across the finish line. 7.7649496. So they got across the finish line by 0.01. And whenever a show gets that close to not getting a point, it's very divisive, and it also is it also lets me know that if I was not really high praise on the show, that maybe I was a little bit right about it not being the best episode possible. What was the other thing? Like people say who, what, when, where, and I think somebody, yeah, I see it. You tried to get me, Panda. I see it. Anime did something. I see it. All right. Let's get over here and give them their point. No, you can't do it. But look at this. That puts Dynamite in the lead over Raw and right behind NXT for this season. Oh my goodness. And keep in mind, the season ends after SummerSlam goes off the air this year. So as soon as SummerSlam goes off and we do the grapple chat and the rating for that, we'll add up. We're gonna see who's in the lead, who's in second place, who's in third place, and we're handing out gold, silver, and bronze trophies for whatever brands are in first, second, and third place. And then we're resetting all the points, and we're starting over again. The Raw after SummerSlam will be the first show that could possibly get a point for the next season. So man, it is super crowded at the top right now. Oh my goodness, dude. Only 1 point separates first from second. Only 1.5 points separates first from third. And only a half a point separates third from second. This is so crazy right now. But that means it's been a good season, right? That means we've seen a lot of good wrestling shows, and I love that. So thank you guys very much for your scores. Thank you for being part of this show, because I can't do this show without you guys. And make sure, if you're on Twitch, stick around. If you're on YouTube, the stream is continuing, but it's continuing on my Twitch channel. So please come on over to my Twitch channel, guys. Twitch channel is rocking and rolling. We're not stopping. That is where the remainder of this stream is going to reside. We're already live right now, so you don't have to wait around for a pre-stream or none of that. It's just same exact stream. You said AEW Blood and Guts has the closed roof. I wish War Games has that. Why though? Just because you like people being able to crawl across it? It does create the opportunity for the crawl across spot, but it kind of, if you think about it, it kind of stops them from doing more wide open spots. Think about all the stuff you could do with an open roof that you couldn't do. You know, a closed roof, the most you can do with that is just climb across it, right? An open roof, you can have multiple people up there. You can have people fighting on the side of the cage. I guess you could still do that, and you can have people walking on it. I guess there's other things you could do up there, but I don't know. I'd say that they both have their merits and such. But there you guys have it. And if you're on Twitch, stick around because we're not done yet. But that was the chat.